She talked so much and she talked so fast that he could hardly talk at all. So he said, "Good day." Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a haul video. It's a haul video that's left over from my trip over a couple weekends ago with Fatbird Finds and Real Nifty Vintage and George the Antique Nomad. And I didn't film at this last place, but I did shop, but I didn't film. But I'm just going to show you the things that I picked up. And I'm going to scan across here first. And I'll show you the things that I'm going to keep first. The two places that we went, they're two different places. I have them separated. One of the places was called Shaker's Landing Antiques in Vincennes, Indiana. And the other place was called 6th, oh gosh, this is the one that I kept having trouble with. 6th Street Vendor Mall. Yes, in Vincennes, Indiana. 6th Street. I don't know why that's such a hard thing for me to say, but it's 6th Street Vendor Mall in Vincennes, Indiana. And all together at both places, I spent about $120. About $120 on everything that I'm going to show you here today. I will show you the couple items that I am going to keep, and then everything else is going to be available for purchase. So you can send me an email, thrifterjunkervintagehunter@gmail.com, if you see something that you are interested in, or it'll be coming up in an upcoming live sale. All right, the first thing that I'm going to keep is little baby. This is a little Cupie baby, a little side-eye Cupie baby. She's got clothes on, and you know, those clothes are going to come off because I like my little Cupies just to be in their little Cupie glory, all up on a shelf. It breaks up if you've got a bunch of them with different outfits on, it just doesn't look right to me. But this is made by, it's a Cameo Cupie, little belly. So this little girl is going home with me, and it's going to go on my shelf with all my other little Cupies. All right, the next thing is this beautiful yellow McCoy flower pot. I love this. I love yellow. It's going to go on my porch with some really colorful flowers in it. This is McCoy oven proof, made in the good old US of A. So I've always just loved McCoy pieces. So that's going home with me as well. And then the other item that I'm going to keep is from one of the other places. Well, it's from 6th Street Antique Mall. And that is this beautiful California Originals platter. Now, I only paid $5 for this, but wait. Pick yourself up off the floor for a minute. I know $5 for this beautiful is a really good price, but it does have a chip. But you know what? This just goes to show you that I will buy something like this. It's because it still has a purpose. Even though that it has a chip, and the chip is right there, I will still use this. Look, you could put different kinds of crackers on here, different kinds of cheese on here. And so you're serving your goodies on this really super cool California Originals tray. And then you'll be the coolest person at the party. But this is California Originals USA. And when I'm not using it, I will have it displayed kind of upright like this on one of my cabinets, and have a display in front of it. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm actually excited to do this haul so I can actually take this stuff home with me. All right. Now, these are the rest of the pieces, and everything else I'm going to show you is available for purchase. So the first thing is this really fun tin, a little biscuit tin. I liked all the different ships on it. Isn't that fun? It doesn't say who has made it, but it does have one of those insulated lids to it, and it opens up just nice and fine. But I liked the graphics on it, so I got that. And then I picked up a baby planter that says baby. This is a Floraline USA planter. You know what? I just really like the font on here. I say a lot that I typically don't buy nursery planters, and I don't, but I liked this funky 1970s font on there. So I got that. Look, baby. I mean, you're a little tall for this one, but anyway, I like this one. And I love that blue color. All right, the next thing that I got, well, I got some ephemera. And one of the bags, I don't really remember what all's in there, but I did get some postcards. And I want to say that maybe these were $1 each. This one I just couldn't resist. And it's in plastic here. Okay, let's see how long it's going to take me to get this out of the plastic. Where do you open? We're just going to have to rip the plastic. I just really liked this. It's Lighthouse on Will Rogers Estate in Santa Monica, California. Coast Highway along the Palisades. I just love that scenery. You can see all of the old cars and all the people down here on the beach. It says Santa Monica's fine climate makes the broad sandy beaches most popular with bathers at the beach playgrounds, and they are well equipped for the youngest visitors. Doesn't say a date, and it's never been posted, so I don't know. I just really like that. The thing about these planters is, look, if you have an ephemera or a postcard collection, you can display them like this, and then you can like flip through and look at your collection. So that's kind of another thing that I really like these planters for, because you can use them for displaying things other than plants. You can put your postcards in there. I also got some more of these souvenir booklet postcards. This one is from Phoenix, Arizona. This one has a post stamp of 1947. This one is from New Orleans, or Nolans, however you say it, depending on where you're at. This one has never been posted. And then this one has a postage of 1951, and it is Lake Charles, Louisiana. So I just really like these. They're just the souvenir postcard booklets. Typically what I do is I'll lot these together, usually in lots of 6 or so. And then I got some books. Some of these books I just love. This one is Peter, the Lonesome Hermit. But I mean, look at Peter. Wait for it, because look at Peter there. He is a jolly lonesome hermit. Oh, there's a clam on the inside. This book was $1. Once there was a hermit named Peter. He was called a hermit because he lived all by himself in the woods. He had long white hair and a long white beard, and his clothes flapped out behind him as he walked. There he is. These books are just funny. He had a dandy tumble-down shanty. He had a fine garden where he grew all the tomatoes and carrots and spinach he could eat. He had a nice spring where he could get all the cold water he could drink. But he wasn't happy because he had no one to talk to. He got a dog, but all the dog said was bow wow. He got a duck, but all the duck said was quack quack. He got a rooster, and it woke him up every morning. He had to go to town. So he got his crooked cane, and he went to town. And if you want to know what else happened, you're just going to have to figure it out. Oh my, Peter met an old woman. She talked to Peter. She talked so... Oh. This kind of reminds me of Jeffrey and me. Okay. She talked to Peter. She talked so much and she talked so fast that he could hardly talk at all. So he said, "Good day," and he walked on. Look at her. Anyway, Peter just was trying to find a friend. But I liked the graphics that were in this. And then next I got Felix the Cat. This is a treasure books, Felix the Cat. This one's in really good condition. Look, good old Felix. Oh, why, that cow. Carrie the cow. So angry. I'm like, they're all so mad at poor Felix. And then we got The Cats Who Stayed for Dinner. This is a wonder book. And look at the funky inside. Oh, that's so fun. The Cats Who Stayed for Dinner. Oh my goodness. See, these old books are just great. They're just great. The cats just, they never left. They stayed for dinner. She's not very nice. They're like not very nice to these cats. I'm not so sure I like those people. And then we have Susan and the Rain by Maddie Lee Chastain. This is a wonder book. Oh, there's the clown again in the wonder books. But you know, Mary, it rained and her garden grew. And then we have the giraffe who went to school. Look at those fun graphics. They're all, oh, look, Sugar Britches. Sugar Britches is riding the end of the giraffe. Oh, there they are. Look, there's little Sugar Britches. Sugar Britches is, there she is. So this is fun. And then I got two readers, or two, you know, school readers. This is the new Day In and Day Out, and the new Roundabout. An Alice and Jerry books, and these are dated 1948. But again, just great graphics in here. Look at those old cars and some frogs. But again, I always look to see if there are holiday stories in here with some great holiday graphics, and I don't see any, but still a lot of fun graphics in these. And these, I got these books for $1 each, so you know that was a really great price to pay for those. And then in this bag, I don't remember how much I paid for this bag, but it says 2 full royal. It says that they're stamp saver books. I probably paid like $1 for it, I would assume. But this is Royal Gift Saver books. Look, she's a princess. She's the coupon queen. Oh, this one was full. Place 1 single stamp in each of the 50 blocks. These are Royal Gift dollar stamps. So are these like the green stamps maybe? So we have 2 full ones. Wow. Oh yeah, look at that. And then this one is Top Value Stamp Saver Book. Oh, look at the little elephant. With Top Value stamps, you can be a big help to the stork. So these are fun. And then this book, Economy Weekly Time Book. Ooh, what is this? I love. And now this has some old, the book's kind of falling apart, I'm not going to lie, but on the inside it has these receipts. Martin Oil Company. They got gas in 1940 something. But it's just like a register, I guess, of gas and oil. 1940 something, but look at the graphic on the top of that, the cover of the book. And then the last thing is Montgomery Ward. A Montgomery Ward catalog, and on the inside is, what is this? A piece of metal that says butterfly. What is this? Safe Sport Manufacturing Company. It's some sort of it's some sort of part for a carbide lamp. Oh, it's a cleaning wire. It's a cleaning wire. Well, that's kind of cool. I thought that it felt like there was something metal in here, and it's from Montgomery Ward, and it's a 1 cent stamp. So it's 6, 7, and 8 cents to mail this. That's kind of neat, the Montgomery Ward. I don't know how much these are worth, but I like buying stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure that I got that for a pretty good price. All right, the next item that I got was this little picture here. I'm a sucker for these little photos because I think that instead of giving someone a card, you give them one of these. And then they can hang it on their wall. They're not just going to throw it in the trash. I mean, listen, I know that people do other things with cards. They recycle them or they make crafts and stuff with them. But look at how sweet this little frame is. And it says, my friend, if I could start in sorting out the folks I like the best, I'd find you right up at the top, just a leading all the rest. Now, I don't quite know what this girl is doing. Now, this is where the price tag was, but what is she holding in her hand? A grasshopper? A feather? A pipe? Well, see, she's got a book in her hand down there, so you think she's writing? Is she writing with that feather quill? I don't know. It's a mystery. But I liked that. All right, and the next thing that I got were these Treasure Craft. 2 hands, Misty. Treasure Craft. Where are you from? San Diego, California. Dolphins. Those are cute. See, they just come out right here. And I like all of the sea life that's on around the base. This is Treasure Craft. It's marked in underneath here. And the dolphins themselves are in great condition, and they both have their stoppers. And then, oh my gosh, I love these so much. So I got these as a set, and I honestly, I don't remember how much I paid for them, but I remember thinking, well, that's not a bad price. I want to say that I paid $6 for the set. And the first thing is this cute little anthropomorphic garlic keeper. Look at that. He's got his little stopper still. He's so cute. And then his little friend, the Onion Man. And the Onion Man's so sad because he just got done cutting the onions. And, you know, the onions make you cry. It does have the lid that says onions. There is a little chip here on the lid. And this lid is taped. The lid's taped to the Onion Man. Let's take that off. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff so much. But here he is. He's a little onion keeper. He's so sad. I love those so much. The next thing that I got was, well, let me put it this way. This is an etched glass. And this is uranium glass. It does glow. It is just a single candlestick. But what I like to do with these single candlesticks is flip them over. And then, oh gosh, you can almost see it glowing already without me even putting a light on it. And then you can use it as a riser. So you can use it in your display. If you have a uranium glass collection, you can actually put like maybe some sherbet dishes or some other glasses on top of this and make a riser in your display. But this is very nice. It's got these really pretty etched glass flowers all the way around it. Really nice candlestick there. And I do like that you can use it for a candlestick, but you can also use it to display some things. All right, so that was all of the things that I got from the first place that we went to, which was Shaker's Landing in Vincennes, Indiana. Yes. And then from 6th Street Antique or Vendor Mall, I got some fun things there too. Now I paid $2.50 for this little jam and jelly dish. I just really liked this. It was very kind of Hawaiian, island, tribal. I don't know, I mean, just the motif to it, but it's for your jam and your jelly. It probably came with some other pieces to it, but I just like the shape of it. It's a very organic shape. It's in excellent condition. It was $2.50, so I did pick that up. And I also picked up for $4 this really fun American bisque planter with the 2 little bears on it. I've sold this one before. Now this one I think comes in a couple different color variations. I think that it also comes in more of a mauve or like a cranberry color as well. But these 2 little cute guys are so cute. And this one is American bisque. You can tell by the big pieces right here on the bottom. I don't know what the technical term for that is, but that's how you can tell. I also got this little dog. He was $1, and I'm making up a dog lot. So in Wednesday sale, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow is my Wednesday sale at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you like these little dog figurines, well, I'm putting together quite a big dog lot of dog figurines. So this little guy is going to be a part of that dog lot. I don't know what kind of dog you are. I'm going to say that you are maybe a shepherd of some sort. Shepherd dog. I don't know. But he's going to go in that dog lot. So if you're interested in some dog figurines, make sure that you come back to my sale on Tuesday. No, today's Tuesday, on Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I also grabbed these this Dragonware salt and pepper shakers. I've actually sold these before. They are from Florida. They have the flamingos on them, and you can see the dragon. So it's like an Asian style souvenir piece from Florida. It has the stoppers, and so I got those. They were, I think I paid $4 for those as well. And then I got this. Now, I have been buying a lot of birds lately. I've been seeing a lot of birds. I've been selling a lot of birds. So, you know, I've been buying a lot of birds because birds are doing pretty well for me right now. And I just love this. This is made by Goebel, and it's West Germany. So it is an older Goebel piece. But look at this bird. See how he has his, I don't know what he's doing. He's just like, I'm a bird. I'm a bird. Me, bird. Goebel, West Germany. You can see there on the bottom. But he's so pretty and proud. I think that's why I liked him. He's just proud. Now, I don't know what kind of bird this is. Do you think it's, I don't think it's a blue jay. But I just really liked his stance. It says a mother bird, but there were no babies around him. This just says Goebel mother bird. And he was $3. And I want to say, though, as I was unwrapping him, I noticed he had just a small little chip right there, and it looked like they tried to take a little bit of paint to camouflage that a little bit, but I don't know. The tag says mother bird. I don't know if that's technically what he or she is, but I just liked, he's just like proud. He's proud. All right, and then I also got these kitty cats. Oh, they're so cute. Wait till my favorite part on this little guy is coming up here in a second. I'll show it to you. But it's a mama cat and her baby. Oh, on the bottom it is made in Japan, and apparently this was Jerome's cat. Jerome put his name on the bottom of this cat. It's made in Japan, and my favorite part is look at the little baby cat. It's like three-dimensional. So it's like a figurine that they just, you know, they've fused it with this cat. So it's not just like flat on the back. It has some dimension to it. So I like that part. I like that part of it a lot. And then the last thing that I picked up, or the last thing that I'm going to show you, is probably my favorite thing that I found. And it is these skunk bookends. Ugh. I mean, just some anthropomorphic skunks. I mean, this guy's got a cane and a hat, and they've got the, you know, the little nose pin on their noses. This guy's got his bow tie on. He's ready to go out on the town. I love these so much. I love the backs, the way that the back is painted, how the stripes are painted on the back. Now, this one has a lot, this one's little feathers, or his fur, is in a little bit better condition than this guy. This guy's lost some of his feathering, but they're in excellent condition. There's no chips or flaws on them anywhere. And I paid $8 for the set of these, which is a great price. I love them. I love them. I think that they are adorable. So those are the things that I got. Like I said, I spent about $120 on everything that I showed you today. Some of the things I'm going to keep, and most of the things I'm going to sell. It was just a fun trip, but I just didn't feel like I was done filming, basically, is what it boiled down to. And I just wanted to look. I wanted to look and shop with my friends and not have to worry about filming it and that kind of stuff. So I thought that you guys would still be interested in seeing the things that I did pick up. Stay tuned, though, because at the end of this video, I did record a little bit of some shipping going on. So stay tuned when I go off here, and I will include the part of the video that will be of me shipping some items. And also down in the description below, there is a great link for a wonderful, wonderful company that is called American Bubble Boy. If you are a reseller and you are constantly looking for bubble wrap, we're constantly replenishing our bubble wrap. We're constantly buying bubble wrap. American Bubble Boy is a wonderful company. If you place your order before 4 p.m., your bubble wrap will ship the same day. So the turnover is very, very fast. I typically will place my order and I'll get it the next day. So make sure that you do check out American Bubble Boy. I do have a link down below in the description where you can find some savings on your bubble wrap. It is the only bubble wrap that I use. I absolutely love it. It is a small company, so you are helping out a small business when you do purchase your bubble wrap from them. So make sure that you go and check them out. Follow the link down in the description below this video for your affiliate code. So thank you guys so much. And again, if you see anything you're interested in, you can send me an email, thrifterjunkervintagehunter@gmail.com. And I guess hopefully we'll see you tomorrow at my live sale, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And until then, I will talk to you guys later. Well, hello. This is just a little added bonus, I guess, if you will, to the end of this video. And I'm going to show you some of the things that I am shipping. So it's just a little bit of a bonus shipping video. I get requests a lot to do these shipping videos, and they do take a lot of time. So I think every once in a while, I'm just going to tack a few on to the end of a few videos. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I am kind of getting into the tail end of shipping from after my live sale, and that was yesterday. And I am just gonna go over a few little things that I do. And I don't know, I mean, like I said, I said this before, everybody ships a little bit differently, and the way that I'm doing it doesn't necessarily mean that it's like the way to do it. You guys are going to find things that are going to work better for you. I'll just kind of talk about some of the things as far as box sizes and padding and stuff. So if you want to continue to watch a little bit of a shipping portion, then I'd appreciate it. And let's go ahead and get started. Well, we know that my camera skills are not, the best in the world, but the first thing I do is I like to have, and even when I was doing this from home, I like to have a nice, clear, flat area so you can lay your bubble paper out. Which, by the way, I do get all of my bubble wrap from Bubble Boy, and I will link them down in the description below. It's wonderful. They're fast with shipping. They're affordable. So you'll like Bubble Boy. I do. I love them. But anyway, I'm popping my bubbles. We got to get on here. This is the first thing I'm gonna show you today, and it's just this creamer top milk bottle. And normally I say we're gonna fill the void, so I think we're gonna do that. When I say fill the void, we're just going to make it to where it's not hollow on the inside. And we're just going to put some paper down in there. Oh, we don't want to smush all of our bubbles. So we're going to get this paper down there the best that we can, just to give a little bit more integrity to inside the bottle itself. Then we're going to lay the bottle out on the paper, and then or on the bubble wrap, and I'm just going to do the good old tuck and roll technique. Just gonna go for a ride. Whee! All right. Then we're gonna get the end of that taped up. And then we're gonna tuck the sides over and tape. Go over to the other side. And there she is. I use package toppers and I wrap things nicely, and it's not something that you have to do, but it's just something that I enjoy doing. I like it. It's my favorite part of shipping. So I've got this nice little jailbird tissue paper I'm going to use today. Whoop. I'm just going to, and it doesn't have to be the most beautiful wrapping job in the world, because that is not one of my strong points, I will say, but it just makes it nice for the customer to be able to open it and be like, oh, that's so pretty. And I really like this kind of a aqua colored tulle. I'll wrap it around there. And then the most important thing is your business card. You can make your own business cards. You can order them I just recently ordered these on Amazon. They're little reproduction vintage advertising cards. So they're very inexpensive. Just something fun to add to your package. Then I have this box, which is a 15 by 13 by 6. And I've already lined it with the paper. And we're going to place our object in here. Now I will say, here's a little bit of advice. You want to be able to ship your item for the least amount of money for your customer. So if you have an item that is this big, you don't want to ship it in a box that's this big. So the size of your box, the weight, as much as the dimensions of the box is very, very important. You want your item to be about the same size of your box, unless you're going to do a box inside of the box. And sometimes you will do that for more delicate items, but you don't want, it's going to leave a very bad taste in your customer's mouth when they get your item and it was this big and then it was in this big of a box and you've charged them for, too much shipping. So it's very important that if you're just learning about shipping, that you play around with the sizes of boxes to make sure that you're not ripping off your customer. That's a very important thing. We don't want to rip off our customers as far as overcharging them for shipping. You only want to charge shipping for how much shipping actually costs. So that's just my little tip of the day on that. But you see that we do have some open sides here. So we're gonna put some paper on each side. Like that, and then I put 2 pieces of paper on top. We don't want the box to make any sound, and also you don't. If you're shipping anything breakable, you do want to make sure that you are wrapping that item in something. Don't just fill up a box with paper or a box with bubbles or a box with packing peanuts and not wrap it in anything else. You're going to want to protect your item as much as possible, because I'm telling you, if you send an item and it arrives damaged, I know that there's ways that you can file a claim with the USPS, but that is not as easy as it used to be. So you really want to make sure that you're getting things there, as safely as you can. And so you want to make sure that you're wrapping the item as well as protecting it while it's in the box. I usually put 2, I don't know why, it's just weird. I put 2 things of tape. It's just quirk that I have to do. But so now you can see there's not making any sound. We're not denting it in. So you want to make sure that you're not denting it in. So you've got the paper that's going to protect it. And this weighs 2 pounds and 3 ounces. I always write that as well as the measurements. 15 by 13 by 5. And then I will go over there and we'll print off, we'll send the customer their shipping total and send them an invoice, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is this little mixer. This little mixer sold on eBay, actually. I actually sold something on eBay. So I have everything laid out again. I went ahead and I filled the void of this little measuring cup here. I'm just gonna lay it down and we're gonna tuck and roll. So we're tucking and we're rolling. Using our Bubble Boy bubble wrap. All right, tucking and rolling until we feel like we've got it covered. And it never fails. I do this all the time. I'll end up just pulling off that last square. So I have a tub down here filled with last squares. I don't know, it's just another weird thing that I do, I guess. But I'm gonna tuck this down, flip it over and tape this bottom part down. Tape this part down too. And there we have that. Then we got to wrap up this fella. And I mean, this is not breakable. No, so this thing is not going to break. Theoretically. But we still don't want it jostling around and whacking this guy when it's being shipped. So we still want to wrap it up to make it, I guess, a little softer, for its shipping. Big shipping day. All of these little the extra care that you put into your shipping, your customers really do appreciate, and they're going to want to buy from you again. So we're just making that to where it's not so harsh banging up against this thing while it's in shipping. And I'm not going to wrap this in tissue paper. I'm just going to put a little, actually we'll put it around here. We'll put a little bit of the tulle around this guy. I didn't pull off enough, so maybe that's kind of silly looking, but it still makes me feel better. And then I will tuck my card in there. And then I pulled a 10 by 8 by 6. 10 by 8 by 6 boxes are the size of box that I use most often. So we're gonna I usually put 3 sheets of paper in the bottom. Like that, and then we're going to take our guy. I'm going to put that guy in first. You know what? That's not going to work. We're going to get a different box, folks. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it does. Have no fear. Have no fear. I have a 12 by 8 by 6 box. It's just a little bit bigger. It's a little narrower, but I think it'll work. We'll use you in a minute. 10 by 8 by 6. You'll be next, probably. But we are going to take your paper out. Take your paper and put your paper in here. Do you guys talk to yourself when you ship? Because I do all of the time. If you buy something from me, sometimes I talk to you when I'm packing your item. Do you know that? Can you hear me? All right. Okay, we got it to fit. So we are going to fill in the little voids here in the box. Putting a little bit of paper. Especially over here, we want a little bit of paper along the sides of the measuring cup itself to give it a little bit more protection. All right, we can close it up. And we're going to weigh it. This probably weighs a little bit. Yeah, it weighs 3 pounds and 6 ounces. And this, what did I say, 12 by 8 by 6? All right. Did you have a fun ride? Now we're going to go over to the computer and pull up the eBay listing and get it shipped. But I just wanted to add just a couple little shipping things to the end of this video. I don't want to make it too long, but I thought just a few of those little tips might help you in your shipping if you are just starting out. So just make sure that you are wrapping your thing well. You know, everything that we're using here does cost money. So you have to keep that into consideration too. All of the things that I'm using, the paper, the boxes, the bubble wrap, it all costs money. So you want to use as little as you can, but you want to be able to protect your item as safely as you can as well. Because if it gets broken in transit, then you're going to be probably out of some money. Because like I said, the returns for USPS are not as easy as they used to be anymore. It's a little bit of a headache. So make sure that you are shipping your item out as safe and sound as you possibly can. Well, thank you so much for watching this little extra tidbit at the end. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure that if you did, that you leave me a comment. And as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.